What is up, YouTube? It's been a while since my last update, and today I'm coming to you with Raptor updates. So, as some of you can tell that know your Raptors, got a nose job. And you can see kind of past the dirty grill. Cobb intercooler. Also added with the intercooler is the Swarfworks hidden winch mount. The reason I did the intercooler was ultimately to get a winch, and hidden in there is a worn 12S Platinum. I've added the drum lights. I've also added the Baja design lights in the housing there, which you can kind of see. With the intercooler, I added a Cobb tuner, so I got more horsepower, which is nice. Not necessary, but nice. If you keep your foot out of it, it equates to fuel economy too. Unfortunately, I'm lost on the caveat there. Next, kind of hidden, and I realized the light's probably not right to see perfectly in there, but I did new hella horns, super loud horns. I kind of tucked behind the intercooler in there. Excuse the snow zoomies. We're very excited. It's June 1st and there's snow. So we're very excited about that. Also, performance upgrade tucked in here. Got my, got my Wilwood's 6-piston calipers. Very happy with the stopping power upgrades. Pretty sure that's all the truck updates I have for right now. One of the other big updates that I have is to the camper by way of the truck, and that is through the ProPower OnBoard. So these trucks have an optional ProPower OnBoard that's routed to a plug roughly right behind here, and it is a 2.1 kilowatt generator. In the screen in the truck, there is a on-off toggle, and you can turn on generator. It is just like the alternator. It is a belt-driven accessory on the engine, and it generates AC power and supplies to the outlets in the bed. It's 2.1 kilowatt rated, and I find that you get about 1800 watts usable. So what I did was I wired a 110 plug from the ProPower OnBoard to the AC plugs in the camper. I did this by way of 2 automatic transfer switches, and I'll talk about why I had to have 2 here in a minute. Basically, I have 3 sources of power in motion. My in motion sources of power now are DC, which by way of my Red Arc Manager 30, and it's powered directly off of the battery on the front. It manages the charging in the back. 30 amps is all it will do to the battery in the back. And what I have found is that going down the road, my fridge, my Starlink, all my stuff that I want running is consuming my 30 amps. and it's not charging at night or during the day while I'm driving, and I want it at night. So now with this automatic transfer switch, when I kick on the ProPower onboard, it makes all of the outlets in the camper hot with 110 power from the generator in the truck. Now that's nice because I've got you know, other things that I can plug in, charge batteries, things like that. I've also got a dehumidifier that I use. Sometimes it gets a little humid, you know, at night, and I like to just plug it in. It's just like a safe dehumidifier for gun safes or whatever. It heats in the outlet, but it actually helps pretty well. So anyway, so the ProPower, that's one automatic transfer switch to transfer. It's a generator automatic transfer switch, and it's rated for 15 amps, and it just switches when when you plug it in and configure it in the beginning. You switch, or you indicate which leg is the priority leg, and so you've got one that comes from the ProPower onboard. You've got a second one that comes from the inverter. Sometimes if I'm parked, I want all of the AC power outlets lit up with the inverter, and that's why we've got the second automatic transfer switch. So I bet that's as clear as mud, and I'm sorry. I can probably draw a picture or a diagram and better explain this maybe on my next video if people have questions. But yeah, ProPower onboard has the AC outlets all lit up. The fridge, the Starlink, all run off of ProPower onboard when I'm running, and the Manager 30 is free to charge the lithium battery in the back with all 30 amps. So that's the camper mod. That's my intercooler, tuner, and winch mod, and my brakes. So just a brief update, but a couple high dollar items that I'm really happy with, and has improved my functionality, fuel economy, horsepower, and also, you know, self-recoverability. So couldn't be happier. And big shout out to Jake at Green Country 12 Volt, who helps me with everything.